Hi everybody, Scott Smith in sunny Southern California. Woo, I got a 2024 BMW M2 for you today. Man, I've been wanting to shoot one of these. Look at that, we got frozen Portimao metallic blue with the black interior. How can it get any better than this? We got frozen blue, we got M2, we got 6-speed manual transmission, and we got Trish. Huh? Whew, this is gonna be a fun video. Look at this thing, man. I just love the color, the lights. I mean, I love that front bumper of that first gen M2. I just thought it was just so pronounced and just so mean. But man, we'll get to that in just a minute. Let's say hi to Trish. Hey, Trish.
Hey, let's do some rev time.
All right. Let's don't waste any time on this car. Oh man, nice and throaty.
How did I do?
Oh, that was awesome, Trish. Good job. Okay, let's look in the trunk here. Okay, guys, we got a 13.8 cubic foot trunk here. So you got plenty of space. It's deep and tall, and you can do the latch right up here, so that way you can drop the seats and run stuff through. Let's go ahead and check it out back here. Now, most of you know how tall Trish is, but she is 5'9". So she's got that front seat set up where she likes it. And look, she's sitting behind herself in a 2 Series. So, and she's got, do you have heels on today?
I sure do.
We do, yep. So you can see there's plenty of space. She's got headroom back there. But there's the 40-20-40 split seats. You can run stuff down the middle. But you can drop, obviously, all of them. But you can see with Trish back here, you can still have a great opening. Perfect. Thanks, Trish. I'll let you jump back in the front seat. Check out these seats, guys. The blue and red. Awesome. Serious bolstering going on. Lots of adjustments down here with adjustment lumbar. You got leg extension up front, just a manual adjustment right up there. But I'm going to go outside real quick, talk about a couple things. We'll get back in with Trish in just a minute. Let's go over the sticker real quick. This way you can see all the information on this particular model. You can see some of the added options. You can see all the standard options. And there's your suggested retail price. Who cares about gas mileage, but I'm going to show it anyway. And then you got your final assembly right over there. Okay, let me close up the back end. But man, I just love the styling they've done on this car. It's just so pronounced, just sticking out everywhere. Vertical rear lights back here, the reflectors, and just the intake, the angles, the design, 3-dimensional. Look at that nice spoiler and just lip on the rear trunk. There's really not much you have to add to this car styling. I know there's some pretty cool looking aftermarket kits and stuff, but I think the factory did a hell of a job on this car. That rear diffuser look at the exhaust. Now be careful, you got 4 inches of clearance, less than 5 inches. But check out what you got, 285 series in the back. You're running 275 series in the front. Let's get over here and check out these wheels. Now these are a 19-20-inch setup that you have on this car. And these are, let's see here, these are going to be called the M Alloy double spoke jet black wheels, styling 930M. So the front, you got 19s by 9.5. I'll show you those. Back here, you got 20s by 10.5. And then you got those M carbon brakes. Check these out front. Now front, you're running a 6-piston fixed caliper setup on the brakes with a 15-inch rotor. And in the back, you're doing a floating piston, 1-piston floating caliper setup in the rear with a 14.6-inch disc. But check out the front. I think they did a really good job. I really do. It's hot right now, so you can hear that fan keeping everything cool. But I just like how bolstered out the bumpers are. I mean, this is just a wide, mean looking, a lot of breathing, a lot of intake type of front end on this car. Huge statement. I love the kidney grille. It's just a really awesome look. Daylight running lights, the angles, everything you got going on, especially when you really start to walk around. and you just look at how many different angles there are, and then just the way everything just bolsters out. I mean, look at all the curves. I know some cars look at simplicity and smooth and stuff. I just like how BMW wants to put the shadows in there, wants to have the angles, wants to have the curves. Shadow line, lights. And I think these are the full LED adaptive LEDs on this one. I think we have that on this particular car, as you saw from the sticker. But you just look at everything. I love the hood. What do you guys think of the frozen paint? Look at the signature mirrors. Let me go over dimensions really quick. It's 180 inches long, 74 inches wide, 55 inches tall, 108 inches wheelbase. Curb weight, 3867, nearly 50-50 weight ratio. Gas tank, you're looking at 13.7 gallons. You already heard about the trunk. Now the engine, let's do the hood and check this power plant out. Good old S58. This engine is phenomenal. You can hear it, baby. It's cooling off right now. It's 90-something degrees. Look at all the supports. Just rigidity in this car. With the S58, you got a 3-liter inline 6 24 valve. You got two mono-scroll turbos on here. You're producing 453 horsepower at 6250 RPMs, 406 in torque, kicking in at 2650 RPMs. Now 0 to 60 on the stick is 4.1. I wonder how many of you guys have gotten that under 4 seconds. And then with the automatic, the M Steptronic automatic transmission, they're saying 3.9, 0 to 60 from BMW. Hey, got a question for you guys. What 2 cars do you think Trish owned in the past that were manual transmissions? Come on, well, you'll find out later in the video, but yeah, she's owned 2 manuals in the past. I can't wait for you guys to hear what she's had. All right, let me close this up. But man, you've got the, they've got a active M differential in this because it is a rear wheel drive. So that really helps with traction between the, obviously both rear wheels. And then you've got a, what do you got? An adaptive M suspension on this too. So there's a lot of tweaks, a lot of adjustments you can do on this car. That comes standard, obviously being part of the M family. But I definitely love the frozen look. Cool. Let's go ahead and get inside. Oh, let's get in where it's cool. Hey, Trish. Oh, boy. Let me get my seat belt on here.
We'll put the air on.
There we go. Whew, yeah. Sweating bullets out there. Good old Calabasas, California. So we do have, as you can see, the curved display in here. And you got a 12.3-inch cluster there behind the steering wheel, and almost a 15-inch info display here, running iDrive 8, the M version of it. But very nice, easy to use. And then also, remember, you activate your account and everything, you got personal assistant, the BMW personal assistant. So a lot of voice command stuff. But let's check out the steering wheel. You can see the 2 red M buttons there on each side. We'll show you that in the control center there on the info display. Yep, this one's got the heated steering wheel. But Trish, let's go down here to the center console. We can hit that setup button down there by the start stop. So if we hit that, as you can see here, my followers and first-time watchers, there's a lot of different setups you can do here and dial in. Now you can dial in M1 and M2 also too. So we can go over there. You can see you got road, you got track. There's a lot of fun things. Now the sport mode does throttle back a lot of the stability programs and stuff like that to let you get a little loose. The one thing I do have to tell you is this track mode, please do not do it unless you're in a safe area or pretty much on the track, because it's just going to let you get crazy in the car. Back in the day when we didn't have any stability or safety systems, basically it just lets you let loose. But also, also in the Sport Plus mode, you really get that nice exhaust note. It really opens it wide open. You can get that gargling kind of sound to it. It's just beautiful. And then also you can see how the whole display changes up when you go into different sports settings. And then let's cruise on down here. As we can see, we just got a little 12-ounce bottle here from Bob Smith. Fits perfect, Chris. Trish is using the wireless charging setup right now. And let's show off the key fob with the good old strut. Boy, remember those E39 M5s? Remember their manual transmission, the throw on those things? Man, those things went like a full foot, like from here to back here. Those things were amazing. I know a couple mechanics that put in the short throws after getting those cars, but they were definitely a lot of fun to drive. This one's obviously a lot shorter than back in the day. On off, you got all your different setups. Just had the electromechanical parking brake with the manual transmission. Here's your iDrive controller. And you got some nice storage and charging if you need to in the center console. I don't know if I showed you, but there is vents on the back side of the center console here for the back seat. But I really like it because it is a usable back seat. Being an M2, being a 2 Series, being a coupe, you know, it's 2+2. So if you do need to take a third person or a fourth, you got the space. Now, as you can see, we have the big moonroof in here. They do have a carbon roof. Drops the weight by about 48 pounds, drops the center of gravity just a little bit to give you a little bit more grip. And but the moonroof is definitely nice. It's tinted and it's huge, you know, with this size roof. But there is a carbon package, which includes, I think, the rear backs of the seats will be carbon, mirrors. I mean, there's just a ton of carbon, just about anywhere you can put it. It's not a cheap package, but true carbon fiber is not cheap anyway. Right. What do you think, Trish?
I love it.
You like this?
Yep. I took a poll over on my Instagram to see if the viewers think that I can drive a manual or not. So I will have you know that when I was 17 and 18 in high school, I had a 2004 Volkswagen Beetle Turbo, which was a manual transmission.
Nice.
And then a few years ago, I had a 1999 Volvo S70 T5. So I can drive a manual.
So that is awesome. Did you guys guess those cars? I hope somebody did. I bet you somebody probably picked a VW. But the Volvo? I don't know.
That's a little out of pocket for me. Great car, though. Excellent car.
Yeah, look at the carbon fiber. Oh, wait, hold on, Trish, before you smack my head back on the headrest. Let's just show some of the styling on the door. Just want to show that. Good, you know, you got water bottle holders if you need to. Glove box, pretty good amount of space in here to put whatever you need. Just wanted to give you a little tour around. Also, Harman Kardon sound is standard on the M2 2024, and it's 464 watts with 16 speakers in here. So in this size cabin, you got plenty of music. And then Trish, can you unlock the steering wheel just so you can show the reach and everything down over here? Just so you can, yeah, just unlock it and pull it towards you, push it in, up and down, just so people can see that's in and out. Then you can pull it towards you, yeah. So just so you can see the adjustments on it. There you go, and she'll get it dialed back in. And obviously you can fold in the mirrors. There's settings for that, just so you don't get your frozen paint clipped by somebody. But cool. All right. Oh, look at Trish. She's getting warmed up. Okay, I'm ready, Trish.
All right, let's go. Wait, are we doing launch or no launch?
You can do whatever you want. If you want to have some fun, you can have some fun. You go ahead. I'll try to hold on to the gimbal. Nice. Oh, so fun. Man, it sounds so good in here.
We turned the air down a little bit so that we can have a better sound effect.
Yeah. So glad. Hey, and Bob Smith does. Excuse me, Bob Smith.
Speechless.
I'm speechless. Trish just throwing the gears around. Bob Smith just got some M2s in. I think there might be 2 manuals in stock, different colors, but I think there's also the new gray. I don't know if it's slate gray. I'm trying to remember. There's one of those in there. I think they've got 3 or 4 right now. If you look at the date we're posting this video. There goes Trish again. Woohoo! Awesome, good job. What are you, barefoot over there? Awesome. Took off the heels. People are gonna say, how is she doing that with heels on? She's going barefoot. Yeah. Come on, Tesla doesn't know where they're going.
Got a downshift for sure.
Oh man. So how many of these do you want, Trish?
I love this. I would love to take this to the track.
Oh man.
Anyone who buys one, go ahead and invite me.
Yes, that would be awesome. Especially now that we got the Performance Center out here on the West Coast. We've had it for years now. I think you do get an invitation. There is a package. Let's go to the front. Okay. There is a package included with all M's, which I would think would be with the M2, to actually have a day at the Performance Center. So definitely, if you're thinking about one of these, make sure you ask your dealer about that invitation, because there's a Performance Center on the East Coast and we have one on the West Coast. So I want to thank Bob Smith. Oh, there's the gray right there in front. It's a little swing. You can go ahead and take a left and see that one right there. Boom. Let's. I want to thank Bob Smith for letting us borrow the car for some fun. We'll just swing up over here.
Beautiful day.
I'm trying to think if they have a manual M3 in stock right now too. They might. All right, let's jump out real quick, take another shot. Thanks everyone. If you like it, please share it, like and subscribe. Woo. Look at that blue. I'm telling you, what a perfect body style to have it on. Man, good job, Trish. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.